Fallout scene has been pretty carried by fan projects for quite a while. Obviously, Fallout London is the big one that just absolutely exploded in popularity, got over 1 million downloads, and just blew the fuck up. In fact, we had one of the voice actresses on the channel, which you should check out. But another one of the projects that was hyped is the Fallout 13, well, Vault 13 project that was going on as well. Unfortunately, though, we have some bad news. Fallout Vault 13 development suspended. Hello, Vault Dwellers. After much careful thought and deliberation, we've decided to officially suspend development on Vault 13. This was not an easy decision, but we believe it's the right step at this stage of our journey. I know this may come as unexpected news, and we sincerely apologize for any disappointment it may cause. And this comes straight from their Discord, by the way. Despite this, we're incredibly proud of what we've accomplished so far, and they should be. It was looking great. The demo release was a huge milestone, and there was a lot of people, like big Fallout channels, that were showcasing this demo, going like, we're onto something here. And its success just shows how much hard work and passion was poured into this project by the entire team and community. While active development is ending, we want to ensure that all the work we've done sees the light of day. In the coming weeks, we'll release a full build of Vault 13 that includes unfinished content. This release will allow the community to experience the project in its current form and serve as a foundation for anyone interested in continuing on building upon our future. And we plan to upload this build to Nexus Mods. This will ensure the community has access to all the work we've done so far, preserving it for future modders and fans alike. So pretty much anyone can step in and try and finish it and, you know, do whatever they want with it if they feel like doing so. While this may mark the end of active development, it's not the end of our journey together. Down the line, we're planning to release a retrospective that will take a look back at everything we've accomplished with Fallout Vault 13, celebrating the highs, the lessons learned, and the passion that drove this project. To the amazing community that has been with us through everything, we want to offer our deepest gratitude. Your support is what kept this project alive and together. We've built something truly special, and I'm so proud of what we've accomplished. Thank you again for being part of this incredible experience. Your support means the world to us, and I look forward to seeing where the community takes Fallout Vault 13 from here. Yeah, unfortunate news, but these things happen, unfortunately. It's sad to see it end like this, especially after Fallout London, which I was really hoping this one would release, because then we'd be able to point to a second release of this level of quality and scope and go, look at this incredible modding scene that's going on. Now, when we talk about shit like how Starfield just has no fucking modding scene, you're always going to get the, yeah, but there's this mod that changes this armor, and yeah, but this mod changes the lighting. But that's not what we're talking about. When we say there's no modding scene for Starfield, no one's trying to do an overhaul project. No one's trying to recreate something in Starfield. You're not going to get something like, I know Fallout London is above and beyond, but there's no one at least attempting or coming up with an idea to do so. So when we say that Starfield has no modding scene, that's what we mean. You're not going to get these types of projects. And that's why it's so sad to see a project like this close down. Fallout at the moment, at least in my opinion, it's hard carried by its community. We've talked about it in depth many times about why we think there's many a problem with the show, but at the end of the day, it was successful. And I feel like Bethesda didn't capitalize on that success enough. We saw a lot of the games explode back on Steam charts and have a big resurgence of players, but wouldn't that have been the good time to go, oh yeah, and by the way, we're actually working on Fallout 5, you know, drop some type of announcement. What did Bethesda do instead? They released their ultra-wide support for the game, which broke. Oh, and like fucking Fallout London had to like pretty much restart their shit and work back up from that. It broke a lot of things.
There was also the one that was supposed to be set in Mexico that full on canceled. It's not coming out now specifically because of that one update. They killed the second most hyped mod that was coming out, which at the time was the Mexican one. It really caused problems for Fallout London. Like, they were very lucky that they had Patreon set up and a lot of people funding it. If they weren't, that would have all just went down the drain. I'm almost certain of it. And now we've lost Fallout 13, which was supposed to be basically a remake of Fallout 1 and 2 inside of Fallout 4. I think personally Bethesda has I don't think it's fair to say that Bethesda has a good reputation and a good community behind them anymore, because they killed the community, right? Skyrim, it's an older game now. a lot of the mods that have been made have already been made. Like, that community is not going in and making a ton of new mods. Obviously, there still are mods being made, but not to the extent that it was a couple years ago, even, right? It's an older game. That happens. Fallout 4 was starting to get there. Like, we were really starting this, especially this year, we were starting to see a lot more bigger mods come in that we had with Skyrim. Like, Skyrim, you can download a ton of, like, overhaul mods. These really almost full-on games within the game itself, right? And Skyrim had a ton of those. Fallout was starting to get them. And it seems like every step of the way, they're so incompetent. They're just so stupid and shit at their jobs that they're managing to kill a lot of the goodwill that they built up over the past 15 years, longer than that, 15, 20 years. A lot of it's gone, to be honest. Starfield was a flop. The new Elder Scrolls, no one gives a shit about that. Yep. Nobody's even talking about Indiana Jones. That comes out this year, right? Like, the
only good thing that's come out from them, technically, is something that they didn't even technically make, Doom, right? They published it or whatever, right? Yeah. They got the other company to make it. And that's the only good thing. And it's like, that carried them. And they weren't even a part of it. And it's just like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Because realistically, they're just ruining their old games. And new ones, they just make shit.
Oh, they had Hi-Fi Rush. And then they killed the studio. But luckily, Census came to it and they were able to sell the studio off. That's the best thing Bethesda's done this year, is after they made a shit decision, they sold Tango Gameworks to Krafton. That was their best decision.
I know, like, every gaming community has hardcore autism, and the Fallout one is no different. However, I think Fallout might have one of the most creative gaming communities in all of gaming. People will come together and just do incredible things that's set in fucking London. You know, obviously that's not really something anyone wants for a mainline Fallout game, but as a in-depth mod, yeah, sure. Look what happened when the storyteller passed away. The whole Fallout community came out for that dude. And he's not even officially canon because he's just from a fucking YouTube series. I have a suspicion that Bethesda will do something for him, canonize him in some way. But look at that series itself, man. That was a Fallout fan series that just wanted to help tell the lore. The Fallout community is incredible, and especially considering what they can create. So when I see projects like this shut down and end like this, I just can't help but be a little bit sad. And the thing that really fucking frustrates me, Bethesda, you stupid fucks. Why are you not looking at this and being like, we can help you. We just want a bit of money for the sales.
You have the engine for Fallout 4. They've already done a lot of the legwork. Go to these people and say, hey, we're going to fund it, but we're going to sell it as a remake of the first game in the engine, right? People would fucking love that. And these guys get their creative work out there. And Bethesda has a little bit of control, so it's not all fucking janky. And Bethesda loves control over their shit, let's be honest.
Yeah,
it's a win-win for everyone, but apparently not.
I forget. That's what they did with that, right? Half-Life. Yep. Give it a different name, though. But it's remasters of Half-Life. But it was made by the modders, and it was just resold, right? They're just so fucking stupid. And I think it's all because of ego as well. A big part of it is Todd's ego. And people always fucking yell at us in the comments saying, oh, Todd has no ego. Watch any fucking video of that spastic talking about Vegas or all that, you can see it. So I reckon it's a bit of ego if, like, for him not to help as well. We have to make it. We can't allow modders to do it. Like,
and then at the same time, rely on them to finish Starfield.
Yeah.